YouTube, I'm back again. YouTube, can y'all do me a favor? I need y'all to ask me a question or two. Welcome back to the channel. Like, comment, subscribe. And maybe y'all can't answer this. Maybe it's something Jay Black and his panel could answer around February or March of next year. It takes them niggas a long time to figure out who champion and the woty and coty is. Can a female win both? Can a female win both coty and woty? Champion of the year, woman of the year. If so, Jazz is the front runner. And if you don't think she's the front runner right now, if she beats Big K in December, she's definitely the front runner. Jazz versus Big K has just been announced on Chrome 23. Chrome, y'all not playing. Chrome not playing. Now, I don't think this card is as huge as people are trying to make it seem like. I think people are coming down off the fact that Homecoming 2 looked like it was going to be crazy, and now it's just a really good card. You got a bunch of niggas who might go look at my last video. I talked about that. You got a bunch of niggas who might choke on that bitch. There's too many might chokes on that bitch. We don't know what we gonna get. Jazz got Big K. Jazz is on a roll. I don't think Jazz has battled a single female all year. But she's beat, in my opinion, everybody she stood against. She beat Clips in an average battle. I thought she was dope. Clips was okay. The crowd really sucked. It wasn't all that great overall. I don't think she was bad necessarily. I think Clips didn't take it as serious as he should have. As you can say that about a lot of battles this year, maybe. Clips didn't make it as serious as it should have in the Atlanta crowd. Atlanta crowd, man. I don't know why the fuck URL keeps going to Atlanta. When ARP does it, he's been doing it in a small room lately, but I mean, even when he was doing it in big rooms, it didn't seem like they were that bad. I think that's just URL has a certain type of fan base, and they just act like assholes. I don't know. Jazz beat Charlie Clips, Jazz the rapper. I got her beating Nitty. I got her beating Twerk. She battled Loso in a one-rounder. Can't quite remember how I had it. Good one-rounder, but fire, right? And now she's got Big K. If you don't have Jazz at the top of your woty or even your coty list, you're going to have her at the top at the end of this, especially if she beats Big K. Big K, who motherfucking this year has beaten A-Ward, Mook, Rex, Young Ill. Who else the fuck is that? And Sharon, you can argue. That battle was fire. If you ain't watched Big K versus Sharon on KOTD, you slipping. That battle was fire. I do think that's debatable. I don't think anyone beat each other clear. It was 1-1 going into the third. Battle was fire. Go watch that battle again. Battles that are that good, that are debatable, we got to be in candidate for Battle of the Year. I'm just being real. Sharon was fire. We know Sharon going to do. Big K was fire as usual. You could arguably say he won that. I think Mook was a good win. A-Ward was a very good win. Rex it's not a great win, because I don't know who really expected Rex to win, but it was a good win because I think he was good. If your opponent performs well, it was a good win. Name doesn't really matter. It could be a no name. If he performs well, it was a good win to me. And he beat Young Ill pretty clearly. Nothing crazy there. I just think that these two are the top of coty and woty, and you can argue, like, do you have to only battle women to be woty? Because if you want to say that Jazz isn't, like, you can honestly make a case that if Jazz isn't in the running for woty because she has only battled men, and she would be in the running for coty, then that means you could honestly put Coffee at the forefront of woty, of the Woman of the Year convo. And at the end of the year, especially with the year Coffee's ending, if she keeps going strong, Coffee, who arguably beat Geechee, still got to watch the full battle. Arguably beat Geechee, beat Snake, beat Shuni. She did lose to Twerk. And she's battled a lot of guys this year too, but she's battled chicks too. And she's going to battle 2 chicks. She got 40 bars coming up, and I think she got E Hard on the Grove card. If she can somehow squeeze out a victory against both, I don't know about taking them back to back, although 40, she could choke and throw the whole thing away. So I don't know about taking them back to back, but she could make a strong case for woty at the end of the year. She might be the leading candidate for woty right now. You could make a case, I could make an argument right now that the champion of the year and the woman of the year are 2 women. Or Jazz could win both, because her level of competition has been crazy. Jazz beat Nitty. Fuck all that. She beat Clips. Fuck all that. She beat Twerk. Fuck all that. And none of these niggas took her light. Twerk might have took her light, but I think this is kind of how Twerk rap now. Twerk kind of rapped similar to how he did versus Hollow. Less big haymakers and just a lot of punching and aggression that still sounds good because he's saying it. But like, Jazz is on a huge run, and now she got Big K. She's not taking easy fights. She's not taking easy fights. It ain't her fault Clips was average, at least for Clip standards. Nitty, I don't think, took it easy. Granted, he was in the midst of a tough schedule, but shit, that ain't hurt nothing. Every battle, Nitty's been up every battle this year, and he's battled a lot. Twerk been up every battle this year. He's somewhat battled a lot. We know he can't battle too much, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? He could get that, you know. Yo, like, Jazz is taking nothing but tough fights and might have, this Big K might be the toughest fight this year, considering the run he's on, how consistent he's been. Victory-wise, like, you can argue Big K didn't lose a battle this year. So it's like, this may be the toughest. Yeah, then she making her. I'm glad Remy is bringing the women back to Chrome, because it was supposed to be an all-women's league, although she realized that wasn't going to work. Ain't enough women good enough to even build a league around. Like with women, it's like top-tier women, and then there's most women in battle rap are mid-carders. Like, you got the top-tier bitches, you know, Hustle, even though, you know, she ghostwriter allegations aside, Hustle, Jazz. I've never been a huge fan of Casey, but you can put her in there. I like Vixen a lot better. And 40's inconsistent. And yeah, you can throw in Coffee. I like Yoshi, but I wouldn't put her in that category yet, right? And then, like, it's those 6-7 women, and then everyone else is, like, under Carter or low lanes. There's not, like, a lot of, like, it's not a lot of bad, it's not a lot of dope female battle rappers, and it's not enough to build a league around. It's just not. She has to have, but you can have women, you know, more often, because URL barely book women. Let's be real. Kings versus Queens, when they get their most shine. Last year, they had a volume with just women. That was fire. Farrah versus Yoshi was a fire battle that came from that. It's just, there's not a lot of women to build an all-female league around. It's just not. You're going to be booking the same women. Right? But Jazz, man. Big bad Jazz. How big is that bag? Is the bag deep? I'm scared to look in the bag. Is that monster in that bag? Jazz is fire. Jazz got Big K. Whoever wins versus Jazz and Big K, they're winning their respective awards. If Big K beats Jazz, slightly clear. If you can just make if the overall public, I don't think, put like this, I'm not picking Big K. I'm picking Jazz, because I can't remember the last time I seen Jazz lose. I see Jazz have closer battles than people think. I think her and Vixen was a lot closer than people think. I have Jazz. I just think it was closer. I think her versus Gaddis, her first battle back in years, I think that she won. I think it was closer than people think, but like a loss? Closest thing Jazz got to a loss this year, it might, I can't remember. I watched her one rounder with Loso. I can't remember how I had it. I just remember I liked it. That might be the closest thing to a loss. If Big K can make 60% of the fan base be like, oh, he beat Jazz, he's champion of the year. It is what it is. It is what it is. There are other people in the running. You can put Geechee, you can put Twerk, you can put Nitty. All of those guys, you can argue, have losses. I can't argue that with Big K. I just don't. You can argue Sharon, but again, it was one of those top tier battles that, like, you don't really care who won. But Jazz, you can argue is in. Can she win both? If you want to say she's battled nothing but men, and I think if she beats Big K, there's really nothing you can say. She's already beaten, to me, Clips, Nitty, and Twerk in 1 year. This year alone. You can argue Loso. So, like, if she beats Big K, someone who's really hasn't lost clear either, can you argue she can win woty and coty? I don't know how it works. Y'all gonna have to let me know. Because she hasn't really battled any women, but the men she's battled have been tougher than any woman she could have battled. What other woman would have given Jazz a better battle this year? Someone she hasn't battled already. Hustle wanted the rematch, I heard. That ain't happening. She already battled Vixen. Official's a homegirl, and they already battled. Casey's a homegirl, they already battled. Yoshi? I don't know. I fuck with Yoshi. I don't think Yoshi can fuck with Jazz. I fuck with Yoshi, but I don't think she can fuck with Jazz. It just can't. I don't see it. Jazz is too. She does current events, and she just does a lot of shit too well to really like. I just don't. She just does. She can angle all that shit. Like it's just too much. Big bag Jazz. That bag is very deep. You might be Coty and Woty. Big K. You definitely Coty if you beat Jazz, because Jazz been fucking shit up, and Jazz don't lose clearly. I can't think of a clear Jazz loss. Like it's not even like 1-on-1, 2-on-2, whatever. Like official 10 years ago, sure. Like Jazz is in her bag. She's having a better year than most guys. And let me know in the comments, do y'all think she can win both? Do you think she should win both? What about what it could do? Do you think she should win both? You can make a case. Big K and maybe Geechee, and only because he battles a lot too, but he has more losses. I think he might have lost to Coffee. I got to really go back and watch Coffee and Geechee. I don't know. I just don't know. She's arguably undefeated against top guys. Does quality count to you, or quantity, or a little bit of both? But let me guys know, man. Jazz is that bitch. Shout out to Chrome. Shout out to Jazz. Shout out to Big K. This is the make or break champion of the year battle for both. I think whoever wins this has to win their respective belts. And I can't wait to see it. Shout out to Remy. Y'all ending the year strong. December's going to be a wild month. And I think Rare Breed still got a card. I think. I don't know. Allegedly. I've heard there's multiple cards this month coming in December. So shout out to all these leagues. Do your thing. I'm enjoying the battles. I'm enjoying on YouTube, catching up on all kind of shit. I appreciate you guys' time. Goo up out.